Hi everyone. To start off the lesson, we'll take a look at same side interior angles postulate. And just like before, we have two lines, L and M, and we have a transversal cutting through. But the only difference now is that the two lines L and M are parallel to each other, indicated by the red markings here, the red arrows. So to write it out, we can say that line L is parallel to line M, just like this. So if you have two lines that are parallel and you have a transversal cutting through, then the same side interior angles postulate tells us that angle 4 and angle 5, 4 and 5 are supplementary. So the same side interior angles are supplementary, meaning they add up to 180 degrees. Okay, so we also know that angle 3 and angle 6 are same side interior angles, which means that angles 3 and 6 are supplementary because lines L and M are parallel and we have the transversal cutting through. So the sum of the measurements of the angles 3 and 6 adds up to 180 degrees. Alright, so let's continue with our scenario. We have two lines that are parallel, L and M, and we have the transversal cutting through. And now we can look at the alternate interior angles theorem. So if you have two lines that are parallel and you have the transversal, then you create alternate interior angles. So the first one we're going to look at will be angle 4 and angle 6. So the alternate interior angles theorem tells us that angles 4 and 6, the alternate interior angles, are congruent. And we have angles 3 and 5 being the other alternate interior angles. So therefore, angle 3 and angle 5 are also congruent. Okay, so let's take a look at the corresponding angles theorem. And again, we have two lines that are parallel and we have the transversal. So this tells us that angles 1 and 5, the corresponding angles, angle 1 and angle 5, are congruent. So this makes angle 4 and angle 8, another set of corresponding angles, congruent as well. So we can write out angle 4 and angle 8 are congruent. Alright, this means that angle 2 and angle 6 are congruent. And last but not least, we have angle 3 and angle 7, the last set of corresponding angles. So we have angles 3 and 7, and they are also congruent. Okay? Alright, we're down to our last theorem, and it is the alternate exterior angles theorem. Again, we have the same scenario. Lines L and M are parallel and we have the transversal cutting through. So we have these two alternate exterior angles, namely 1 and 7. So we can write down angle 1 and angle 7 are congruent. So the other two alternate exterior angles are 2 and 8. So this means that angle 2 and angle 8 are congruent because of the alternate exterior angles theorem. And we're done. And we are happy.